Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. You can see I've got a guest, and my guest is here to talk to you guys about a lot of things, because we are always having a debate. Before we go into that, let me just introduce myself. My name is Memory Karanga, and I'm here with Mr. Karanga. We are always having a debate when it comes to where we actually met. He always has his version and I have my version. So, Mr. Karanga, welcome.
Thank you.
I have got a lot of questions for you, and one of them is, what is your version of how we met?
What is my version how we met? Okay. My version is the first time which I recall, we met at the hospital. She was in a coma, and the first person she saw was me. And that is my version, which I remember. When she woke up, the first person she saw, it's me. And the second time we went to meet, she promised me actually that day a cool drink, which never came up to today. She never gave me the cool drink. And yeah, so the second time we met in the bank, and I asked her about my cool drink, and she promised to bring it up to today. She never brought it. So the third time we met is when we met at Okalunga Bar. So what happened, it was my birthday and I had some good time with friends, and then let's proceed. I don't drink, so they were drinking, they were having fun on my birthday. So they decided, let's go and have an after party at Okalunga Bar. So it's where I met her, and where I told her, no, this is not the right place for you to be. Go home.
That is how we met.
That's how we met. To me.
In your opinion?
In my opinion.
Okay. The first time I met you, I came at the hospital. By the way, he works at the hospital. So I came at the hospital because my son had fallen from the bed and he had a little scar on his forehead. So he's the one who even stitched. And I was so oblivious of the fact that as a first time mom, you record all the information on the passport. And then he was calling my name, you Memory, you work for what office? And I was like, how do you know me? And he's like, yeah, I know you. Just to realize that my information is on the passport and this guy is reading. Fine. The second time we met was when I brought someone. And there were so many accusations that he made of me that time, that, yeah, you're the worst human being. Even if you're the last person, I'm not married. He does not remember those things. Do you remember? You don't remember, you don't want to remember.
I don't remember.
I don't think I believe that story. But anyways, that was the second time. The others that was mentioned was the third and the fourth times. So looking at how we met, it was a very tough season in my life. It was a season where I was going through grief. It was a season where I was going through rejection. And it was a season where I didn't know how to navigate life through. And I was trying everything possible to just get by the day. When I met you, I was a broken girl. I didn't know whether I was not even praying for a relationship, because at that point I was praying for God to give us, like me, when I say us, I mean me and my brothers, a place that we can call home. And the story just turned, you came in my life. Now, what I have a question to ask you is, just a month of us talking, not dating, just in the talking stages, You proposed. A month in, you proposed. Why did you propose early? How did you know that?
You see, prior to me and you meeting, I was also in a bad space. And one thing I told myself, and which I also prayed to God, was I don't want anyone anymore. I don't want relationship. I'm done with it. So then, if somebody have to come, it have to be something serious. That's what I was telling God, the conversation we had. And when you came with the good thing you came with was you knew what you wanted. And because you knew what you wanted, you told me, this is my kind of what I want. And just because of you telling me that this is what you want, every man wants a woman who knows what she wants. Not somebody who is in a relationship but doesn't know why you are really in a relationship with a person. Guys play around with you because you don't stand at the facts what you want. If you say, I want to be married in the next 2-3 years, if I come to you, I will know that I'm coming in this knowing that I have to get married to this person. So when I was speaking to you, when we were having friendship time, you were telling me what you want, and it convinced me. It saw that, okay, this person knows what she wants, what future she wants, and because of that, I think I will invest in this dream. Because you invest in a product which is sold good, right? And you sold yourself in a very good way, that this is what I want. And the rest is history.
I think people want to know what are the things that I told you. That will be the question that will come next. I think that when we met, I told you that I'm tired of being a girlfriend and playing wife role. I'm not that I had done it like a lot of times, but I just told you that I don't want to be your girlfriend and act as a wife. I'm not going to wash the clothes, clean the house, cook for you, mommy you around. I'm not gonna do that. So expect me to do girlfriend stuff, which is come, make your sheets dirty, and go. That is what I said. And when I said that, I wanted that, but when it actually happened, I got scared. I got really, really scared. And were you not also scared? Because in that month's time, you didn't really know me.
There's a thing which says, when a man knows, he knows. So for me, I knew what I want. And when you sold the product to me, you see, when I go in a shop, let's say car dealer, and when I look at the cars and this salesperson is selling the cars to me, and he tells me this is having this horse pipe, this is, how they do it.
Yes.
And I feel it. They say, go in the car and feel it. Try, just start the car and press the acceleration, and then you will see. That's what I did. In that 1 month, I tried the accelerator and the boosts, the turbo which was in that car.
But like when you say the turbo and the potentials that you saw, but the potentials that I didn't see in myself. Why I say so is that I came with baggage and I never hide them from you. I was honest from the get-go. I told you this is the mess I'm in. This is who I am. This is how broken I am. This is what I'm going through. I brought out all the dirty laundry. Today, in today's day and age, people are afraid of baggage. And I also understand why people are afraid of baggage. You looked beyond the baggage. What motivated that?
You see, when you invest, you don't invest for today. An investment only mature after 5, 10, 20 years. When I looked at you, I didn't look at the problem which is broken now. I was looking at the product which will come out of this brokenness. You see, every mining, if it's gold, it doesn't come in as gold, it comes as a rough or a diamond. You take a rough diamond and turn it into a diamond.
Yeah.
So when I looked at you at that point, you were broken, yes. You came with a baggage, but who said the load you were carrying cannot be offloaded? Every load we are carrying can be offloaded.
Yeah.
If it's kids, a person can be having 10 kids.
Yeah.
But who says that all those 10 kids cannot get out of the house? They will get out of the house. And at the end of the day, the investment you have invested in these 10 kids will produce a better return. And that's what I saw. I didn't see today that you were broken. I saw what will happen if I take this brokenness, clean it, polish it, what will come out of it. And that's what I'm getting today. My investment that day, it's giving me good returns. So
don't make me blush on camera like that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's really true. Like when I sat down and I look at our story, how it started, it reminds me of the love that God has, unconditional. And in marriage, God instructs the man to love the woman, and the woman is instructed to submit. And it is a perfect example of love, unconditional. You believed in me when I even myself did not believe in you. And it's such a wise thing for you to say that I have seen what I'm investing in would give me returns in the future, and I'm so glad that you thought like that. If only a lot of guys would think that, and a lot of ladies would also think that, then the world would be, or marriage could actually be a good place. And in this world where a lot of marriages are failing and people are not doing it the right way, and they shift blame. Yeah, this is what women supposed to do, this is what men supposed to do. Men are failing, women are failing. What advice would you give? How would we keep our marriages?
You see, marriage is about how do you want it to be. It's perfect when you make it perfect. You can't want a perfect marriage. You can't want a good thing if you can't water it.
Yes.
If you want fruits out of your plant, look, we take seeds, we put them in the sand. We cultivate the sand, we put the seeds there, we leave it in the sand. This tree grows. Who says that when this tree grows, it's going to be fruitful? So, if you don't fertilize this tree, do you think the tree is going to grow? It won't grow. It needs nutrients. And if you can't give attention to it, obvious, when this harsh sun comes, it will die. And that's what happens. Most of the time we don't water our marriages, we don't fertilize them, we don't give them the right nutrients for the marriage to grow, to be fruitful. And we expect fruits to come out of it. And that's what I will advise people. No, if you want fruitful marriage, learn to fertilize it, learn to water it, give it all the nutrients it needs, and it will grow, and it will be a beautiful thing, and it will give you all the fruits you want.
Yes.
And that's how marriage is.
Yeah. And how to nurture and how to fertilize it is, and if you don't know how to do marriage, go back to the author of marriage,
Yes.
which is God. God instituted marriage, and most of the time we want to do marriage on our own terms, and basically we want to do marriage by our own selves. So as human beings, we are always at, and we are flawed human beings. Even if we are trying to nurture, we might fail to nurture because we are humans. But if you do it with God, the marriage thing with God, then it's always glitz and glamour. Now people have a saying where they say that marriage is hard. What's your take on it?
I always say this, you coming to the world already. You're coming to the world which is hard. So why do you expect, if you are a child, you stand up, you fall, but you keep on walking. It's the same thing with marriage. There's nothing hard about it. If you want to walk the marriage, then you have to learn to fall and stand up.
Oh, yes.
And when you fall, don't give up. Who says when you fall you cannot stand up and dust yourself off and still run the race? If you want to win the race, you have to be committed and know why you're running the race. And if you know why you're running the race, you will end up winning the race.
So true.
Because you can't stand up today and go and run Olympics and think you will win the Olympics.
Just like that.
Yes. So it takes time, it takes training, it takes effort. And the more you put yourself into that, the more you grow to become a better athlete. It's just the same like athletic. Marriage is not difficult. When you start training, you have to know that muscles are going to pain. Because these muscles were not used to running. You will feel cramps, you will feel all. And that's the same with marriage.
Yeah.
But when you know that I'm running to go and win Usain Bolt or to break the record of Usain Bolt, you need to train yourself very hard. Because Usain Bolt took years to get that record. And his record still stands.
Nobody broke it.
Yes. So it's the same. If you want to break the record of Usain Bolt, you need to work hard on it. Train. Check videos of Usain Bolt, how he was running. And that is how marriage is. It's not about today you wake up and say, marriage is too hard, I can't do it anymore. You're a coward if you're saying like that.
So you see the people that don't want to get married are cowards.
They are cowards because you don't want responsibilities. We live in a world where we take responsibilities. Even you going to go and do a degree at university, it's the same thing like marriage. You study and you study and you pass. And sometimes after passing you sit at your house without job.
Yeah.
You see, it's the same thing with marriage. You study it and you may fail also. You may know everything about it and you may fail the exam and you'll be stressed up. How did I lost? How did I miss this? How did you will have a lot of questions.
So
It's the same thing in marriage. You know, you will have a lot of questions. What's going on? I don't understand this person I'm with. But learn to study. Learn to study your person. You may pass the exam. I was there. I have passed the exams. I'm talking out of experience, not just out of the book. But
no, you're right. You're very right. And no, it was very hintful. It was informative. You're a man. I always know that you're a man of wisdom. You speak wisdom, and I thank you for coming by and sharing your wisdom with us. And I hope that we'll do it more and more.
Yeah, sure. Guys, subscribe to the channel. If you want to hear more, you can put your questions down there and we may answer them.
Yeah, no, we must just do a marriage 101 series every time we just talk about marriage, because there's so many questions I wanted to ask, but now I cannot extend this video. You just have to keep it to the time. So we'll end here. Guys, if you have watched thus far, this means that you like this kind of series. Please, if you do like this kind of series, comment down below, and also comment the topics that you want us to talk about, and also send a red heart to Mr. Karunga for coming by and saying hi and dropping so much insight. We were just planning to talk about how we met, but I just had to sneak in a lot of questions, because I always ask him these questions, because I still can't believe that someone will just propose, especially with our black skin, just propose after a month. But you know, when a God orchestrates stuff, it is always beautiful and there is no mistake in it. So with that, I just want to say thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.